Alright guys, Sunday, August 18th, 2024, 11:31 a.m. I'm on the waterfront trail here in Bucksport, Maine. Oh, some ducks out there. And you can smell that ocean here, down here, smells good. That's the bridge over to Verona Island. People out kayaking in the harbor. On the other side, there's people fishing and stuff. Kayaking too on the other side of the harbor. I've seen on the other side of the bridge here, but walk down the trail. This is a nice little waterfront trail. You know, it's an overcast type of day. It's still beautiful out. Nice serene areas, lots of duck. The bridge right there. Trail goes under the bridge. And I parked up in here in the parking lot, so I didn't know where else to park. Because I'm not greatest at being familiar with Bucksport and these areas. I know Old Town, Bangor, Brewer pretty well. I know up north a little better. Though I'm getting a little rusty now where things are up north because it's been a couple of years, almost 3 years now since I've been up. Anyways, going down along 3 years, I go down by boats and everything. It's Fort Knox across the bay. Water fountain here. Pretty little water fountain. I can come up along the trail here and go up onto the wharf there. I'll go up onto the wharf there real quick. Then I come back out and follow the trail around some more. Please do not feed the seagulls. Got a little picnic table here, nice little place to sit down and eat. A little picnic along the bay. See right over there on Verona Island across there, that's the boat landing. I'm going to come out onto the little dock, the wharf here. I'm going to come out here and have a little picnic out here. A little good view of the bridge. View across. That there, that's Fort Knox. Really nice place. Been in there hundreds of times. Nice place. Down here, where all the boats are here in the harbor. That right there, it's a little boat landing on Verona Island. I'll go down, across that little green bridge. bridge. Little stream right there coming in. Right here's the site of the first sawmill. At this site and adjacent to the mill stream, which right there, is the location of the first sawmill built in 1764 by Jonathan Buck. The mill provided boards, staves, shingles, and clapboards needed by the settlers, as well as for sale in Boston and more distant ports. The mill was powered by water flowing through the mill stream, including 3 dams that were constructed and extended from the mill to Mill Pond, or Silver Lake as it is called today. The mill quickly became surrounded with new development that included numerous homes, barns, and tannery, a trading house, a smokehouse for fish, and a blacksmith shop. In 1770 to 71, the 60-ton schooner Hannah was built, the first of many vessels to be built in Bucksport shipyards using wood from the mill. Donated by Bucksport High School, class of 1953. So you get some cool things like that. That's cool. Maniacs here, Alan Seagulls, 1936 to 2016, Family Man. Cool bench. I like this area a lot. Good view of the bridge here. Good view of the Narrows Bridge. Up and it's got observatories up there. It's the highest one in the country. Tallest observatory in the whole country here. Probably in all of North America, I do believe. Houses up there, get some good views. Apartments. There are some really good views of the bay. Honestly, if I had one of these apartments here in Bucksport, I'd like to have one of the upstairs ones. Just because you get the high view and you got balconies and everything. I'd be out on the balcony all the time. Well, downstairs you got a balcony too, I guess. But anyways, nice views up through here. Like being along the water. If you guys can't tell yet, haven't been able to tell in a lot of videos, or at the ocean or waterfront, different waterfronts and stuff. Little pier to dock up for boats. Alright, Sunrise at Fort Knox by Frank Don, Hyde Dunbar, written during World War II from the shore of Bucksport, Maine. At the bending of the river where the island meets the tide, it whirls in crazy eddies where the seagulls love to ride. As there I stood that morning, I gazed at what I saw, that peace that God had given us here. There was no war. It was daylight in the morning, the snow had fallen anew. It made the ground just solid white. The sky was solid blue. I looked 1 hour later, I gazed across the docks, and 13 stripes and 48 stars waved proudly o'er Fort Knox. I watch them every morning, that flag in the sky so blue. The sun will rise forever, and I know the flag will too. Dedicated to the memory of Frank Hayden Dunbar and Kathleen Leach Dunbar, loving mother and father. Nice plaque. Look up along through here. Anyway, that's the Penobscot Narrows Bridge, the observatory there, guys. And right there, Fort Knox. Getting closer to the boats. Along the bay here, so really nice day out. Still gotta get laundry done today. I'll do that after I get home. Did a bunch of did the cleaning, did some cleaning last night. I'll do some more of that after I do laundry. Should do some dishes and stuff tonight. And it's a nice, beautiful area. And it's close to home. I don't come up this way that often. I mean, I go across the way to Fort Knox, but I've never been over to Stockton Springs, the Stockton, Maine there, to Sandy Point Beach. Never did those trails before. Never knew they existed until recently. Never really walked this trail before. Oops. That's black. In memory of Grendel's Market, established by William C. Grendel in 1924. Owned and operated by sons Alan T. Grendel and Donald H. Grendel until it was destroyed by fire in 1959. The Grendel families lived in Bucksport from 1850 till 2008. Wow, it's a long time. A little bench right here to sit down and enjoy the views from. Black on this one too. In loving memory of Elmer E. Edelblut, 1927 to 2002. Come sit with me and enjoy the view. Donated by the class of 1945. That's cool. Bucksport High School, class of 67. That is the Fort Knox Park Inn. Okay. Oh. Down this way. A couple plaques through here. In memory of Deb Gray, beloved daughter. One on the bench says, Sharon Betts, in recognition of her many hours of service to develop and improve the Bucksport waterfront for public use. It's awesome. The Roosevelt. Across the river on Verona Island, a three-mast schooner destined to transport Admiral Peary on his North Pole discovery expedition, the Roosevelt, was built. The wooden sides were 34 inches thick and the armor plated so that it could pop out of the ice rather than be crushed. Bucksport resident George Wardwell served as Peary's chief engineer. Peary discovered the North Pole on April 6, 1909 and returned safely aboard the Roosevelt. And there's a few more plaques along the way. Flowers here. In loving memory of Betty Gray for her years of community service. Some by a tree. And there's this planted in memory of Tim Sheehan. Some little views out here, guys. And this tree was planted in memory of Betty Billings. It's pretty awesome, these plaques, and everybody's got stuff to do with it out here. This one's in memory of Elaine E. Blaisdell. If I said the name right. Look how pretty it is out through here, guys. Boats out in the harbor, out in the bay. Oh, nice pretty walking trail, brick. Nice, easy. Families can walk down this, no problem. As you've seen, it's dog friendly. Somebody's walking his pet. In memory of Cassie Gray, donated by Family Snowmobile Club. That's cool. Waldo Hancock Bridge. And this unique suspension bridge opened in 1931. The total span 2,040 feet above about 7 football fields at the height of 135 feet each. 206-foot tower rests on a concrete pier that required 6 days of continuously pouring concrete to build. Final cost for the bridge was $850,000, and today's replacement cost is well in excess of $40 million. This bridge and the nearby Deer Isle Sedgwick Bridge share the same basic design. It was that bridge there, and that's the one they replaced it with. And another the old bridge going across. Actually, zoom in under there. You can still right there. You can still see one pier, and right over there's the other pylon out in the bay there. And there's some up in the woods on each side. Pylons for it, but they never tore down. They just left them standing. And now I'm down by waterfront. A few boats out here, all the boats over here. Nice little walking trail here down the waterfront in Bucksport. Come out to a little picnic area. Some birds. That was nice. Little picnic area here. View of the boats and Fort Knox and the bridge all together. Walk it a little ways. I don't know how far this trail goes. I never walked down it all the way before. I've never been down it until now, honestly. I found it the other day, well, a couple months back when I went to the fireworks down here. That was it. Alright, Penobscot River. Penobscot River is a vital resource. In the 1700s, it spawned numerous riverside communities, while in the 1800s saw Bangor become the lumber capital of the world, and Bucksport, an international port renowned for shipbuilding, crafted along the Penobscot, where the bateau and peavey, two inventions invulnerable to the massive log drives that brought timber to the mills. Recently, water quality has improved dramatically, fostering increased recreational uses and the return of Atlantic salmon. There's a little park they got out here, a little bench to sit out here and enjoy the views. Like I said, it's really beautiful out here along the boats. Flag there, a little statue here. I guess that's what you call it. It's donated by Bucksport High School, class of 1949. That's old, guys. Presented by the Bucksport class, high school class of 1942. That's just 2002, so it's probably when it was restored. too. It says Morgan on it. On this side it says always and forever in our hearts. George Q. Morgan Jr. Views is going that way. Well, towards the mill over there, so it's got to end before the mill. Oh, Fort Knox. Construction of Fort Knox began in 1844 and was halted while still unfinished. 25 years and $1 million later, the fort has never seen any military action. The largest of 133 total cannons fired a 315-pound shell, 4,680 yards. The granite was quarried locally at Mount Waldo. Fort Knox was named for the first Secretary of War, Major General Henry Knox, a resident of Thomaston. Alright, never knew that about Fort Knox. Bucksport High School, class of 1977. It says a really beautiful trail to walk down. This is the Bucksport Marina right here. Murals is Bucksport. How's it going? This Railroad. In 1871, Bucksport started construction of a rail line which was subsequently released to various operators. The railroad was very active until 1934 when passenger service was reduced. In 1964, Maine Central Railroad sold the passenger station to house the Bucksport Historical Society displays. Bucksport began development of the waterfront park in 1984 by acquiring property surrounding the old passenger station. Maine Central Railroad still provides freight service to Bucksport. Okay. More of the trail coming down through this way. And more of the marina here. Memory of Richard Gross and Judith Hutchin Gross, a lifetime spent together along the Penobscot. Bucksport High School, class of 1963. That's the museum here that it was talking about. Sorry, we're closed right now, so. Alright, go by a restaurant right here, Warren's Waterfront Restaurant. Go by Marina of the Boats here, walking through the parking lot. There's no bicycles, skateboards, roller skates, and scooters allowed out here. That's the Bucksport Mill. Along the waterfront here. I do believe it's going to end before the mill. library put pages that belong here, books. That's cool. This Town Mouse Country House. Book suggesting you go read. That's the cover, and then there can be a page or two with art. That's cool. Flap like a bird. And some pages of it. Long reviews here. See, mill. Oh, some swings here. Sponsored by C.S. Bishop. Little swings here. Look out over the bay with. Down by the old railroad tracks here as well. This is the Bucksport waterfront. I think I am about at the end of the trail. It is very beautiful out here. In loving memory of my wife, Vivian Vicky Rose, December 16th, 1942 to January 5th, 2009. Go the extra mile. That's what she did. Yeah. Nice little waterfront areas down through here. That's cool. Albany, I'll show you. 11,675 miles that way. Cairo, Egypt, 5,200 miles that way. Honolulu, Hawaii, 5,200 miles that way. Brussels, Brazil, 4,300 miles. Moscow, Russia is 4,300 miles from here. Dublin, Ireland, 2,800 miles from here. San Francisco, 2,800 miles from here. Miami, Florida, 1,440 miles. Nuuk, Greenland, 1,440 miles. Camden, 35 miles. Bar Harbor, 35 miles. Belfast, 18. Blue Hill, 18. Ellsworth, 18. And Bangor, 18. That's pretty cool. And down here you got Bucksport High School, class of 1950. Bucksport High School, class of 1960. Those ones don't say nothing on them. And over here, you've got your plaques, which are pretty cool. But this is the Bucksport waterfront.